When you submit your assignment to the draft folder, you'll receive an originality report. This is a tool that checks your assignment against millions of electronic resources for any matching text, and it highlights the text where a match has been found. You can access the originality report by clicking on the draft folder link in your assignment submission area. Scroll down, and if the report is ready to view, you'll see a green box here along with a percentage figure, and you can click on this to view the report. At the top of the screen, you'll see the percentage figure again. This is known as the similarity index and is the percentage of your assignment that has been matched to other sources. Examples of sources that are checked by Turnitin are electronic books and journals, websites, and any student assignments that have already been submitted through Turnitin. However, many sources are not checked. For example, new web content, password protected websites, and any books or journals that are not available electronically. An important point to note is that the originality report cannot detect plagiarism. It merely highlights text that has been matched to other sources, thus helping you check that your work is correctly cited and referenced. Going back to the report, you'll see your assignment on the left of the screen, and if you scroll down, you'll see that any text matches have been number and colour coded. These correspond to the match overview list on the right hand side of the screen, which is the list of sources that have been matched to areas of your assignment. Some text matches in your assignment can be easily explained, such as quotations that have been correctly cited and referenced, your bibliography or reference list, where the sources you have used could be exactly the same as another student, or a common phrase or series of words. Therefore, a high similarity index figure doesn't necessarily mean that you've plagiarized, as the percentage could consist of these examples. You can exclude these from the originality report by clicking on the filter button. By clicking Exclude Quotes, you remove any quotations from the report, as long as they appear within double quotation marks. You can exclude the list of references at the end of your assignment by clicking Exclude Bibliography. However, in order for this to work, your list must be entitled Bibliography or Reference List. Some of your text matches will be small groups of words that commonly appear together. It's possible that other students have also used the same groups of words in their assignments, which is why they've been highlighted as a match. To remove these, click the Exclude Matches That Are Less Than button. You'll see that a number 1 has appeared in the box by default. I'm going to change this to a 4, although you can put a different number in if you wish. What will happen now is that any text matches that are less than 4 consecutive words will be excluded. To apply these 3 filters, you now need to click the Apply Changes button at the bottom of the screen. You can now see that the similarity index has dropped to 7%. However, there are still some sources on the match overview list that we need to look at. For example, the top item on the list has 4% next to it. This means that 4% of the text in my assignment has been matched to this source. By clicking once on the source, it tells me, first of all, how many pieces of text in my assignment have been matched to it, in this case 2, and it also takes me to the first point in my assignment where the text has been matched. Here it looks as though I've copied a piece of text but forgotten to cite and reference it. I can confirm this by clicking on the arrow on the right. Turnitin now gives me the full reference for the original source of the text, so I can now go back to my assignment and correctly cite this source. And scrolling up to the top of the full source text gives me the full reference for this particular journal article. If I want to go back to the match overview list, I just close the box here, and then click on the arrow, and this takes me back to the match overview list, where I can repeat the same process for the other sources that are on the list. If you want to find out more about Turnitin, there's a link from the student channel, Turnitin eSubmission. Here you'll find lots of information including user guides and also a list of drop-in sessions where a member of staff will be happy to talk to you and answer your questions.